So here we are driving up to Coombs Valley in the Peak District. It's an independent campsite, and it's this is the approach road. It's a little bit of a rough little road, but that's fair enough. It's also on a sort of a farm. There's horses and all sorts around the place. So this is the reception just here on the left of the house, and off we go to find our spot. Now, it's a bit of a tricky little place really, or it is for a first timer. So we booked what we'd believe to be quite a big sort of luxury spot, so that we'd have a view overlooking the valley. And we wanted a grass pitch. Weather was good, so we ended up, that's the hard standing ones, but we wanted the grass ones. So you can see those hard standing ones are very big, very, very nice actually. You can see some of the camping and the grass ones on the right, but it wasn't to be to get those ones. So we were down at the end by the yurts, where somebody had already set up their tent. So we took the next one along, rather than being right by the fence. And later on we would get some people. So T2 is the one we were given anyway. So there you go. And here you can see a quick view of the whole place from the lane nearby. You can see somebody set up beside us, or starting to. And it's time to go to the local pub for something to eat. Morning. Here we're in Coombs Valley, or Combs Valley campsite and caravan park. This is an independent park, and we booked a prime grass pitch. That's us, in between two others, near the yurts. Not a lot of room, to be honest. Certainly wouldn't want to wind out in a canopy. And something that's not obvious on the campsite is that there's a train track just here. Now, to be fair, it's only the local trains, I think, running from Manchester, Sheffield, about once every half hour from about 6 or 7 a.m. I think the latest one we heard last night was at about midnight, I think. And it's not that loud when you're in the van, to be fair. I don't know about those that were in the tents. But it's a beautiful area. Let's have a look at some of the other facilities. So over by the shower block, there's a glamping pod by the looks of things, and up there there's what looks like a traditional old horse box style, and that's the shower block and loos. And behind that van and tent on the other side, about 20 yards, is the chemical disposal, and the only water is this one tap, which also then is drinking water and a grey waste point only. Not particularly huge, I have to say. And these are the hard standings. And another grass pitches overlooking the reservoir, which is what I was really hoping for. So here you've got the toilets and shower block again. There's your chemical disposal. It's all very clean and rubbish. Just to show you the facilities. Nice clean looking, and it's warm in here. And these would be the grass prime pitches overlooking the reservoir. Certainly a good size for VW campers, but if I was to put my motorhome on there and wind out the awning, I think I would be cramped, to say the least. So the next day it was time to leave and head for Southport. So we were doing a wee bit of a tour, really, as we had 3 or 4 long days off. And Coombs Valley in the Peak District was day 1. This is the way out. At the bottom you turn right, but just before we do that, if you go down to the bottom and you turn left, which is what we did the previous night, it's about a 15-minute slow walk down a single lane and you come to the Beehive Inn. I have to say, we had some lovely drinks and a fantastic meal at this place. Now, it wasn't cheap and expensive, but it was great food, great beer. They were very organised, and I would highly, highly recommend it. But as I say, this is the next morning, so off we go, heading towards Southport, through quite a few towns, but through some gorgeous countryside as well. Now this is approaching into Southport. Don't go left here. You go past this Victoria Park gate, and then you head for the campsite, or the motorhome site. All the way this way, and it's down a dead end until you get to there at the gates, and then you get into the caravan park, the camping park. You get into the motorhome and caravan park, which is quite long and thin. If you go left, it's just one long street with pitches on either side, but we went right, and you'll see now how nice and spacious all these pitches are until we get to our spot. If you went left here, that's even more of the site, and there's a reason we didn't do it, and I don't honestly remember what that reason was, other than the pitch we wanted was a blue one and there weren't any down there, so we took this one here on the left hand side. So basically we parked up and we walked all the way into Southport. Now Southport is an old Victorian seaside town, and like all of them, there's nice bits and there's not so nice bits. So certainly an interesting experience. We were very lucky with the weather. It was a great few days that we had. We were very, very lucky. Even when it was overcast, it was warm and it wasn't raining. So we had a nice time going into Southport and walking all the way back. So it was a good experience. And then we took a few photos. This is that night after having a nice meal. And then next morning I got up early. I wanted to explore a little bit more, and you can see I took my bike. I really wanted to see this pier. And there you can see me on the pier. Great crack. The water's miles away though. And of course, early that morning, not that it woke me up, but there they are, out mowing the lawn already. So good timing to crack on to Castleton. And if you keep watching, we're heading for Castleton and we're heading for Winnats Pass. So in a 7.6 metre motorhome, we're going to go down Winnats Pass, which a lot of people seem to think isn't doable. But stay tuned. Oh, I'll just go quickly and get rid of my rubbish first, and then we're off. Hey?
Treat it with a bit of reference.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let these guys all through now first. Let the uphillers come up first. Loads of room there. Bet that was narrow for the autograph. Loads of room there. Now he's staying well and bless him. But me, he's letting me through. Plenty of room. See, everybody sticks to their curbs. Plenty of room. Beautiful area, isn't it? Look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't put an Arctic up or down here for sure.
Quite a lot of traffic.
All coming up as lovely. As long as people are sensible in this, it's absolutely fine. You know, there's two full car widths.
There is actually. It's wider than I remember as a child, but it probably is actually.
Just got to watch out now for the sheep jumping out in front of us. There's another motorhome in the car park. Look. I would always say to give way to cars coming up, personally. It's easy to stop and then roll on.
Speed bump happens up to you.
Yeah.
Speed bump should be just on the right out there. So that's probably somebody speed bump. But you have to go in a boat to speed bump. Can't even get in fucking line.
You have to go on a boat?
Yeah, it's all under. It's on a like a little river.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I don't think. Bongo! Bongo. Rain on the roof.
Isn't it?
That kind of freaked me out the first time I ever heard that, I have to say. Okay, where do we stop? Looks like we go up there and stop where it says stop. The arrivals. Excellent. There's another. So, where's the barrier?
Reception. Yeah.
Right, so I think this is the first one. Show me. Where's reception? Into them.
Both of them look alright.
The only way back off the site is back over there, so that's closest to the way out. And he said it's only, by the time you walk to the bus stop
Yeah.
or wait for a taxi, Castleton's only another 2 minutes. He said it's not that bad.
Right.
And it wasn't that bad coming down, to be fair. Right, the motorhome points should all be here, he says. Yeah, there you go. And look, see the grids in the ground?
Yeah.
That's for your grey.
Okay.
Just sit over that. There you go. Wastewater, motorhome service, and drinking water. Well, I don't think we need more water, do we?
I would have thought we might do.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm in a shower.
No.
Or if you do, it'll be. That's
If I do, I'll go into
That's
them.
blue. What number's that?
9.
Or 6? Oh no, 9.
9 and 10 in
Yeah,
blue.
okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so that's a self-leveling system. Hydraulic rams. Build it in. Oh no?
Do that.
No, same. So, do we see any numbers?
No.
That should be 15 there, the Caravan.
Right.
So this should be 76 or 77. No, that's 74, 75. That's
Right,
taken.
then. 76.
That's 76. So 77 is another one. This isn't taken. Yeah, so they mistook that. That's the last one. Oh no, there's 2 more further around the corner. But that's right beside the dishwashing area.
Yeah.
Not sure I fancy that, do you?
No. You'll have everybody from the room past, won't you?
Yeah.
Right.
And then 17, 18. So here, hold on. 18, 20. Let's go. See a bit of a look in here. Because I think these ones in the corner is also empty. That's a blue.
20.
20. So that's open.
I quite like 20.
That's into the dog walking.
Right.
And then 83 was the last one available, which the guys that got in before us took that one.
Did you even see anybody come in?
So I don't want the
before us?
dishwashing one.
No.
This one looks nicer than the previous ones of the.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. And there's a little robin to come to greet us.
Where?
Just on the fence.
Well, on the top rung, middle rung, bottom
It was on
rung?
the top rung. I don't know
Has
if
he
it's still
gone
there. I
now?
can't see it now.
Not gonna. Okay,
It's
so.
just come down
to
there.
reverse.
Actually, it's not even a robin. It's a little great tip.
Okay, so. What I need to do now is. Find a way to get onto this.
Why do you want to reverse onto it?
Yeah. He said you have to reverse onto them. And different than most of the other ones,
Yeah.
you need to be in line with both white markers
Okay.
rather than dog walking area and sheep in there.